There we're looking at the thread through the first guide, the top thread guide. Now we'll follow it down, and there we can see the thread is between those two discs right there. And then we loop it down, and it does come up by the take-up spring and the take-up spring hook. Here is a nice shot of the thread by the take-up spring, and there is a thread correctly situated in the take-up spring hook here, and then we see the thread going up to the take-up lever. There we are there, and then it comes back down, and we get to our thread guides for the needle. And there's a couple of thread guides I would like to point out to you. There we can see we're through the top, the first of the two needle thread guides. That's what I call these needle thread guides, down these two down here. There's the closest one to the needle eye. Now I'm ready to go there and thread the needle. Cool. Now I'm all set up to thread the needle. That should be easy, eh? Are you still with me? I was knocking the camera around, moving an auxiliary light into position. Now, let me raise the foot, and let me take my little piece out of there. But the bobbin is already threaded. Like, it hasn't been moved out of where it last was. And now the machine is threaded. And the reason I'm showing you this in particular is because the video you're about to see, the machine was threaded incorrectly. It was threaded okay, but it wasn't quite right. And what happened was this thread, it slipped off this guide and it went behind all the discs, both of them, or three of them, well, both of them, I guess. And then it never really connected up through the take-up lever check spring here, or the take-up lever hook. And I noticed that when I was editing it last night after I had finished recording it. So that's why I'm rethreading it now. Plus, I have to thread this machine every day. I'm a sewer now, so I have to sew every day, and I have to thread a machine every day until, no matter what method works for me, until I get that, reflex. So, really thrilled about this. This is really great. Let me get a piece of cloth, and let me have some fun. Let us have some fun. Okay, let me get this leveled off here with the scissors, with the new scissors. You can see my fingers are probably in the way. Okay, I'll get them out of the way for this one, I promise. Let me just line up the cloth in my hand again, and there we go there. So now I'm not even going to get my hand in the way, I'll just, you can still see my hand's not in the way, is it? Whoops, I missed. I went above. So that's kind of the same size now. And all I'm going to do is put a 1/2 inch seam allowance right here on this side of these two pieces of cloth. Alrighty. Let me line up the light again more directly, like. And I like this machine because it has a knee pedal, not a foot pedal, but a knee pedal. So the foot is down, and we're threaded correctly through there and up there, and we're not looped. The thread is not looped around the needle. That quite often happens, I've discovered, as I've become a new sewer. And so I'm going to, where's my knee pedal? There it is, right beside my knee. So I'm going to hold that thread, the foot is down, and then I'm just going to lay a row of stitch right down there. It'll be kind of off at the end because the difference in size. But here we go. I'm going to drop the needle. There, the needle's in and I pulled the thread through. Let me try that again. There we go. So I'm going to go forward with stitching 3 or 4 and then back tack and then go forward again. Okay, I'm going to rotate the hand wheel all the way up to the take-up lever all the way to the top, and it is. So that stitch is complete. I'm raising the foot, and I'm pulling the cloth and the thread clear, and then I'm going to snip the thread and put it safely where it needs to be. I'm going to get my little new patch of cloth and drop that, and I'm going to move the knee pedal. The knee pedal can be swiveled out of the way by moving it forward or backwards or whatever, and it's the way you adjust it to your knee on the side if you've never used one as well. I quite like it. I hadn't, you know, like I said last night when I used it, it was the first time in about a week or so. So it does take, I'll be using this machine every day, just like I'll be using the heavy duty machines too, well, at least the 4432. So that's what I've got there, like that. And I could iron that out, flatten that seam out, and then do something like put a stitch in there, you know. But there's not a lot, like I like that because it's edge stitching. That's probably a 1/4 inch or less. That's probably like 3/8 of an inch. So it does look great. Anyway, good morning. Just getting started. I'm going to thread this 401A with that orange thread right down there. That orange thread right there. That'll be going on the top and out into the needle. I've already got white bobbin thread down there. And there's a size 16 denim needle in this 401A. I'll be doing a little bit of stitching with this one, but I'd just like to get it threaded, then sew a little bit of denim with it, just to make sure it's good to go. I'm going to be using it for top stitching once I start making more parts of the pair of jeans that I plan on building soon. But it's a slow go with learning how to make a pair of jeans when you don't even know how to sew yet. Because I've only been researching sewing for 7 weeks. So that's that part of the job done. But I did do some other stuff as well, and I'm going to show you that before I get to playing with the thread over here. Here are the pieces of the watch pocket from the Levi's jeans that I took off the jeans the other day. Here's the original piece, and here's the piece that I recreated to make a copy of. And while I was getting started doing that, I also cut some extra pieces so I can do 2 more to practice. So that's the one thing that I wanted to show you, but there's a couple of other things too. What I wanted to show you over here were these 2 pairs of scissors. The ones on the right, the kind of teal ones over here, I use them as the cloth cutting scissors. And the one on the left, this one here, that is like my paper cutting scissors, my non-cloth cutting scissors. And that's how I started like 7 weeks ago when I started sewing. But since then, what I have done is I got a couple more pairs of scissors, and I'm going to show them to you right now. And I said I got 2 more pairs of cloth cutting scissors, and this is the first pair that I got, this pair right here. And I bought them, they work. Right now they work great. I bought them the other day for like $6 Canadian at the dollar store. So I don't expect that they're going to have a very extended long lifeline on them. And they're good, but at that price range the quality is going to be somewhat, not suspect, but it's not going to be, you know, expected to be at the top level. So that was kind of where I started. This was, you know, I couldn't turn that down at $6 or $5 in the dollar store. I was like, wow, I need a pair of cloth scissors, because that other green pair is all I had. But what I got the other day up in the garment district at the sewing repair and supply place was these scissors. And they're in a case, and you can't see them yet. And they weren't in the case when I first saw them. They were hanging on the wall in the store in a display near the cash register. You know, where you had his little office in the corner of the store there. And they're 12-inch scissors. I mean, they cost me a lot of money. They cost me, I think with tax, they were just over $70 Canadian, maybe about 73 or something. I think they were $60 or $65 without tax. And $60 Canadian is about $40 American. A Canadian dollar is only worth about 74 or 73 cents American. But anyway, I'm going to turn it over because when I bought it from the fellow, the gentleman, he just handed me that looking like that. And I had a bag with some other stuff in it, and I just put it in the bag, and then when I got it home, I took it out of the bag and I turned it over and I saw that that's the brand name on it. Singer, professional quality, qualité professionnelle, calidad profesional. English, French, and Spanish. And I do like Singer brand, just, recently, because I bought, a couple more Singer machines, and I got the Singer Steamcraft iron, which is a good value. I don't promote anybody, and I'm not sponsored or promoted by anybody. I'm self-subsidized. I pay for this out of my pension. And I have invested quite a bit, actually, these last 7 weeks. And I'm happy for it, and the channel is improving because of it. But so I got those two, so let me show you. Let me take them out and show them. They're really, really nice. And I did try them out last night, and I got something else. So here we go. There's those babies there. And they're great for just lying on the desk and cutting through the material. I've already learned how to do that. So I'm really, really happy with that. The other thing that I got, in addition to that, was I did get 2 meters or 2 yards of denim for making my jeans. So now that all has to be washed. A meter. I got 2 meters, which is more than enough to make a pair of jeans. Probably could make double that. And the interesting thing that I learned about this cloth, this material, this denim, is that it's 39 inches for 1 meter, but then it's 5 feet wide. So, you're getting like 15 square feet for 1 meter. So it's a fair bit of cloth. So that's the other thing. So I'm learning about that too. And I'm not going to do a whole lot else in this video right now, except maybe get down there and thread that 401 into this. This purchase was very unresearched. It was like, I knew I wanted 12-inch tailor scissors. And there are some deals online that you can mail away for, and I spotted one of those that I was interested in. But that's all I'm going to say about the scissors now. So I'm just going to go over there and get the Singer 401A threaded, and after I get that done, that will be the end of this little video. So I have the thread here, and I forget what this is. It's Gutermann, and it's 100% polyester, and it's orange, as you can see. So I'm just going to put it right up there over there like that, and then run it over to this guide. It's in there, I think. No, it didn't go in there. There we are, it's in there. And then down through the discs, and just let it run right through there. Go its way. Well, I'm going to give it a push. Did I get it? No, I didn't. And then up to the take-up lever. Let's get up there and have a look. I added a backlight a little bit. Maybe that'll help me line it up. Look at that. Did we get it? I think we did. There. We're through all the guides. Our needle is threaded. And now I have to go down and catch the bobbin thread, rotating the wheel towards me. I'll send that orange thread down. There we go. I'm learning how to do that, slowly but surely. That's why I thread it, because I need to practice. But I'm going to be sewing every day, so I'll be threading the sewing machine every day, so it'll become habit. Threads are there. Here's a piece of cloth for me to play with. So that's what I'm using for a fun piece, like that. Foot is down. I got the threads. Send the needle down. And now this sewing machine has a knee pedal. It doesn't have a foot pedal. So here we go. I'm going to put in 3 or 4 stitches, then back track a bit. Reverse is right there, as you know. Foot is down, needle's down, thread's down. Ooh. Now we'll go back a bit. I like the knee. I'm getting used to it again because I haven't used it for probably like almost a week. So that's what I'm watching. I'm watching right there. Okay, the take-up lever is all the way up, so that last stitch is completely finished now. I raised the foot, and I'm turning the material, and I'm pulling the material out, and I'm going to snip it off right there. We'll take a look and see what I accomplished. There it is there. Let me get you lined up here. So let me snip these off, and there it is there, all the way down. Nice orange. It came apart and I kind of widened it there. It's closer to like 1/8 to an inch there and almost 1/4 of an inch down here. But I got going pretty quick, and that's the fastest I've ever sewn. I really like using the 401A. I mean, I love the new heavy duty machines too, but I really like the 401A. I do. Thanks for being here, folks. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope that it was useful to you. It was to me, and that's always good too. And take care of yourselves. Have fun. We'll come on back again real soon. We'll chat soon. And please subscribe if you're so inclined. I'd really appreciate the support. And stay safe. Have fun. Adios, amigos.